Thank you. Well, my opponent has talked often about rental properties, so let me give you some background information about that. Last fiscal year alone, we mailed first notices to over 2,000 properties. This doesn't include the follow-up notices, the phone calls, and of course the time that is spent researching each property. This resulted in over $185,000 in new revenue. For those property owners who do not comply with the licensing or registration requirements, we place a lien on their property. We assess penalties and administrative fees, and if the lien remains unpaid, then we put it on the tax roll so that we get the money that's owed to the city through the property taxes when they're paid. Unfortunately, one source does not exist where to confirm whether a property is licensed or not and is being used for rental purposes. As I indicated before, we use both the county tax assessor's office and the tax collector's office, and we've done that for the last 17 years. We also send out letters to properties where a homeowner doesn't claim a homeowner's exemption. That may lead us to believe that they have a rental property. The county runs an average of 3 or more months in updating their ownership records. So when we identify a property as a possible renter, we research the owner, the mailing address, we send out the notices, and then guess what? We find out that that property's been sold. So the whole process has to start all over again. Through the years, we've used and we continue to use the many resources that I've indicated, in addition to city fire, code enforcement, our utility billing, and the housing authority to identify those unlicensed rental properties.
Thank you. Mr. Clark,